Hey everyone! This week we got the new HMS event and with it 5 new ships, including the new UR. So let's get right into it. Starting off with the big one, the new UR ship, HMS Implacable. She has great base stats, great efficiencies, and her skills get even better. First and second skills work off a unique mechanic called No Mercy. Each time a ship takes damage, she gains a stack of No Mercy up to 9 stacks. Realistically, this means she should always be at max stacks, as your Vanguard is always taking damage. Her first skill provides a barrage and consumes these stacks on airstrike to give her a 10% damage buff, detection gauge negation, and a 100% crit rate on the barrage. This simply translates to damage, damage, and more damage. Her second skill provides some very useful utility with a potent slow and an evasion debuff. The slow can also proc cross fleet with its effectiveness determined by her No Mercy stacks. Finally, her third skill provides the usual aviation buff, an accuracy buff, a reload buff if you use a dive bomber in her second slot, and a handful of faction buffs for HMS that increase survivability, particularly against enemy planes. Altogether, she is an insanely powerful ship. She very easily fits into the IGN carrier fleet as the third carrier, replacing ships like Ark Royal and August von Parzival. She has better damage from her stats and a guaranteed crit barrage, while still having a slow to help those converging torpedoes land on the enemy. Truly befitting of her UR status. Next, we have HMS Royal Oak. She's the quote-unquote free ship of the event in that you can buy her in the shop or get her as a drop. Her stats are honestly not great. Both her firepower and efficiency are on the lower end for battleships, but she brings 2 very unique skills. Her first skill provides a barrage that activates every time she takes damage with a 10-second cooldown. It also gives her a 10% firepower buff and speed? Well, it is unique, but it's also useless. Her second skill is also very unique, this time in a good way. She provides all Royal Navy ships with anti-death, basically a mini Eagle Union damage control auxiliary. She also protects Royal Navy backline ships by soaking damage for them, which helps proc the barrage from her first skill. The skill also gives her a damage buff that turns into damage reduction and a heal if she falls below 18% HP. She's not great for damage, but she makes Royal Navy fleets very sticky and annoying to deal with. Her best use is going to be in mob fleets and of course PvP. Just imagine how annoying it would be when the entire enemy fleet just refuses to die. There's also the constant damage coming from the barrage on her first skill. Not the strongest battleship, but she offers some very unique utility to consider when building a Royal Navy fleet. The other SR of the event is HMS Scylla. Stat-wise, once again, nothing amazing other than her anti-air. She doesn't get main gun +1, but she can equip destroyer guns, which is important, because her first skill gives 5% firepower and anti-air every time she fires her main gun, up to 30%. Keep in mind, destroyer guns usually fire 2 to 3 times faster than light cruiser guns, meaning she can get full stacks much faster with the destroyer gun. Then at max stacks, she gives any Vanguard ship with less anti-air than her, which is nearly everyone, a 25% anti-air buff. Her all-out assault also improves when equipped with the destroyer gun, firing every 6 shots rather than 10. Then her second skill provides 20% torpedo and evasion along with some support for carriers. Firing her torpedoes gives carriers a small damage buff, while shooting down planes provides damage reduction. A pretty standard light cruiser all things considered, offering a variety of buffs along with some damage potential. And now we get to the elites. Let's get the easy one out of the way first. Hero is an elite destroyer in the collection tier. Not the hero we deserve, nor the hero we need. Her only use is maybe as an anti-sub destroyer, or you just really want to use her first skill to hero punch your enemies. Argus, though, is actually a pretty good elite ship. Her stats are whatever, they don't matter. It's her skill. Her first skill is the rare supporting wing skill, which other than Argus, is only possessed by Casablanca and Independence. This skill, most importantly, provides a cross-fleet aviation buff, which helps your real carriers do more damage. This skill alone gives her value and makes her worth picking up, especially if you do not own the other supporting wing ships yet. And that's it. That's all the ships in this event. Overall, pretty high quality ships. Implacable is amazing. Royal Oak and Argus are unique enough to have value. Scylla is pretty standard, though not bad by any means. And Hero is, well, you can't win them all. Comment and let me know what you think about the new ships. I hope you found this video useful. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.